Whether you're here trying your hardest to stave off becoming a responsible adult, or just hiding away from parents, doesn't really matter, because DragonMaid is something that we can all waste our time on. Maybe even learn a thing or two. Just remember, keep your phones handy because we're going to need some photographic evidence. Oh, interesting. I like that, playing with the shadows from the flickering light. Why exactly? Why exactly was he seeking her out? But it seems as though it's just a convenience rather than actually needing her. You're busy? Alright then. Such a shame. I mean, should we really have been surprised by that? But I'm kind of concerned about anything that Fafnir would need help with. You know, other than basic daily life skills. Because there's many things that you can rely on different people for, especially technology or computer related or something with games. But other things, like, is he even interested enough to need help with? It's really gotten me thinking. Oh, I see. I see now. I see. Fair enough, people don't like to read. But what is going to be the topic? Well, he's a dragon, got to live up to that stereotype. I see. Getting his interest like that. That would explain why Fafnir is also always spending so much time playing games like this, collecting loot. That's his treasure, even though digital. Vulgar women. I see, she fits the bill. Chotomate. I do like how went to the Aztec sculptures. It's been a while since she did any sort of modelling work. Oh, I see. It seems a lot more... Actually, no, this is exactly as devious as how their relationship is. No. And why is Fafnir the one drawing this kind of thing? interesting art style and animation. I don't think he gets the idea of what people would buy this kind of thing for. Although there probably is a market for it. I take that back. He had a lot of drawing to get done there. You got to be thorough. How believable. What a taskmaster. Now, fair enough. Into 3 parts? Okay, there's probably not many that he could rely on for that. For an artistic intrigue, I kind of want to see what his drawings would be. Eh. He needs to practice a bit. He's supporting him in his endeavour. I feel like he holds some animosity towards that. Is Luca going to do a book of her own? Yes, she is. That's going to sell out. I don't think he understands his market. Well done. Yeah. These people just don't understand art. Already shipped one. I mean, was it labelled for her? Would you just read something like that? Is he going to fall into temptation? He held strong. I think my headphones are a bit loud to be hearing this heavy breathing. Day off from work? When does she have days off? They don't exactly sleep a lot, but like to lay in bed. We've seen a dragon that slumbers around. A reliable alarm clock, actually. She's being influenced by this world. Why? Why were they in her room? Right. And she's a bit, what, too mature to be sleeping on the side of the bed like that? Hard to deny. At least many of the stores here are making quite the income with her walking around. So much time wasted. Even though, like, biologically they might not need it. Maybe it's the feeling of being content. I mean, you don't have to stand guard for 10,000 years. That's not... No, that is accurate. The day has really slipped by. And what is she going to do? One in the morning and most people are asleep. Weak. Or maybe I just have a terrible schedule. Good question. I mean, what is the logical reason for sleeping as much as we do? Unless, of course, you have to sleep in shifts to protect your tribe. But we don't really need that anymore. Pressure to conform sounds wrong, but... Don't sniff it. Ooh. That's why I am so glad that I work from home. Even if I do wake up at 1 minute to 9. Can't be late. Okay. Doing a report on ghosts. let me suggest they're going to find something, but not going to have the evidence. Yeah, she's not going to be able to deny now. Is there a reason why he's playing with his hair so much? That guy seems to be at the butt of a lot of things right now. He's talking about someone being a leader, but he seems very forthcoming himself. Congratulations. I think I got the gist of their game. Lately? Why is there just some worn out shoe? Excuse me? Somehow I don't believe that would be the... Also, why are you carrying your phone around while you're running like that? Cheating! All comes in the line of duty of... obtaining her dream. Are we watching Shaolin soccer? Strategic retreat. Also known as legging it. At least one of them will be fine if they manage to see their faces. Also, is this the art room that was supposedly haunted? A scream? Sounds more like a whistle or something. Sacrifice your lives for the good of the group. She has no fear. And the reveal. That's terrifying. So what? That's where the rumor started, but there is something else going on. Of course. Swat it? I mean, it's not a ghost, it's just something much worse. Bleh. Said. He tried to get back. Why would you need to sharpen your nails? And how is this buff fairy going to help anything? And while they're enjoying their time, their life. Iridu or Toru could set up a portal like this. Hopefully that's the last we see of him. First ghosts, now space. Aliens. And of course, jumping straight in, so now the rest of the group has to follow. How exactly are they going to investigate space? For the next report, they will be launching a car into orbit around Mars. But since their report on ghosts returned with a squeaky window, anything about space is probably going to be as equally uninformative. But this, we are getting a lot of kind of side story thing. With Kobayashi, I am in two minds because I really like these slow, just enjoying your time with the different characters, normal life kind of stuff. But I want to see more of the Dragon world and that plot of the civil war between the various factions. But now that we've seen assorted shapes, sizes, and variety of dragons and fairies, what kind of other beings are out there, waiting to be discovered? Hopefully in a much less mustachioed, upsetting fashion. But also considering Kobayashi getting up at 9, late for work, 10... Oh no, actually no, I can go back to bed. What time of day does she actually consider getting up when she's not forced to do something? I'm asking because I'm wondering what my sleep schedule is like in comparison. 2:30, 3 in the morning is fine for when I have work, right? And in our pursuit of all things art, really, you've got to practice drawing as much as you can. And sometimes people don't appreciate the effort or artistic styling in something, especially if you're pushing it to the wrong crowd. I'm sure there would be some people that would be interested in his book, especially with its ideas. Just needs to practice a bit of drawing and find a better venue, and you can sell it well. Of course, some people have it easier. They can just put together a scrapbook of cosplay photos. In fact, that gives me an idea. And if you just got a cold chill and a shudder, probably a good reason for that. And no, it's not ghosts. So, whether or not you're sleeping in until late afternoon, doing a research project at school with people who may not be pulling all their weight, much less kicking buckets into people's faces. It's never a boring day, especially when there's dragons involved. And honestly, what could go wrong with that? So if you enjoyed Kobayashi, want to see more, consider leaving a like on the video. If you want to see more of me, maybe subscribe. Don't worry, you can cancel at any time. But this is a journey that we're not really getting away from anytime soon. I would like to see more of the influences behind the dragons, especially the Aztec history with Lucca, but we'll see what the future episodes hold. For now, though, maybe you've been sleeping too much, but you can always get some rest. See you in the next one. If you wouldn't mind being the nails on the chalkboard, or the creepy wind blowing in the very dilapidated and run-down horror show that is my channel, consider joining onto my Patreon, because surprisingly, Electricant, Arfield, Noku, Raywind, Kite, Sao, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Gurley, Saltytron Cardboard, Croyville, Dark Shadow 7899, Alvin Garcia Santiago, and everyone else will hopefully become the source of stories to come. But don't expect me to be going to space anytime soon.